Good morning, good morning. So today I made this green juice for breakfast. Well, it's not really breakfast. I'm gonna have a ton of potatoes and chili in a little bit, and then we're gonna go for like a big bike ride, just more of a flat bike ride. But I made this juice. In it, there's oranges, lemon, lime, basil, mint, cucumber, apple, kale, ginger, and then some other greens. It's just like a mishmash of everything that I have. So this morning I'm gonna be organizing our kitchen because we have so much crap in our kitchen, like just so many different sauces and spices and just so much stuff. So I'm gonna go through all of this and just organize it, and that'll be fun.
Play a silly little game and let's checkmate one more time. Suppose I'll think a fool for me, is that a crime? So I turn up at his place and he knows that I will stay. Gives me 24 hours.
Everything is all organized now. Come on, Bubba. So I got a question about menstruation and hair loss on a vegan diet, and I just kind of wanted to share my experience because I've never actually lost my period on a vegan diet. I've never lost my period in my entire life, but when I went vegan I did lose a lot of hair. For like the first 3 or so months I had hair coming out in clumps. Every time I would shower there was just tons of hair shedding everywhere, and I was afraid to like brush my hair half the time. But the reason that I want to talk about both of them is because they kind of go hand in hand. Like menstruation goes with hair loss pretty well, I would say, in terms of the causes and why it's happening. So there's a couple reasons that you'd lose your hair or your period on a vegan diet. First of all, if you are underweight or under eating, you can lose your hair and your period very easily. So you want to make sure that you're eating enough, eat enough high carb, low fat foods, eat all that you want, and make sure that you're getting enough calories to fuel your day, at minimum 2,000 calories a day. And just by doing that, by upping your calories, a lot of your problems can actually go away just by upping your calories. So that is the first thing that I would have you try if you're underweight, if you're under eating. I know that gaining weight can be really scary, but if you want optimal health, it's just part of the process. If you want to have a period, if you want to have healthy, shiny hair, if you want to have abundant energy, and you want to feel good every single day, you're going to need to gain a little bit of weight if you're underweight. So that's my number one tip. If you're not dealing with any of that, another big reason can be stress. So stressing about, you know, macros and fat grams and calories and exercise and drinking enough water and just doing all these things. I know when you go high carb vegan, like you can start stressing about all of that, and it can become like, oh, I'm not perfect enough, I don't know if I'm doing this right, I don't know if I'm gonna gain weight or lose weight, or if I'm gonna like die of protein deficiency. And you can worry a lot about a lot of things because there is, you know, things that you need to do to take care of yourself properly. And if you haven't been doing those for a long time and you start drinking enough water and getting enough sleep and doing all those things, like I know that it can be worrisome if your head is in the wrong spot. If you're not focusing on health and you're focusing on weight loss or trying to be perfect or something like that. Stress is the biggest thing with acne, with hair loss, with menstruation, with just overall having a good life. You have to just let it go and try and do your best every single day. Eat enough, eat high carb, low fat, eat starches, eat whole foods, have enough water, you know, get enough sleep, don't stress about the little things, and just let your body heal and give it time. The number 3 reason, and this is actually why I lost a lot of my hair, also number 2 was also a reason too, because I stressed out a lot and I was really focused on weight loss. But the number 3 reason is because if you're coming from like a standard American diet, or say that you had a really shitty lifestyle in the past like I did, like you smoked or drank or took prescription drugs or starved yourself or drank a ton of coffee or anything like that, and you got off of all of that and now you're eating high carb, low fat, and you're eating the way that you're supposed to, a big reason that you could be having hair loss or menstruation problems or acne or something like that is because your hormones just are so out of whack. And that's because you've been ingesting all these hormones from dietary sources your whole life, from eating animal products, from drinking, you know, the milk of a cow, from eating cheese and meat and crappy food sprayed with pesticides, and smoking or drinking or whatever you did. And when you start eating the right way and you start eating high carb, low fat, and you start eating lots of plant foods and healthy, your body, it stops getting all those hormones from the outside sources, and it has to try and regulate its endocrine system by itself, which has been trying to do this entire time, but you've been giving it all these hormones and all this stuff, and it's just been very, very difficult. So when you're eating like that, it was trying to, you know, balance its hormones out to keep you alive. Now it has to produce all of those hormones on its own. So you have to give it time, because all these things have to balance out. But I would say probably around like 8 months, my hair started growing better than it ever has. My hair has never been as long as it is. It's so long. I know it looks like crap right now because I didn't wash it in like 5 days or something, but yeah, just give everything time and let it all balance itself out, and do everything that you can to just be as healthy as you can, and you'll get to where you want to go. And just don't stress about it, because stressing about losing your hair, or stressing about not having your period, or stressing about your acne or your weight gain, or just anything like that is just going to make it 10 times worse. So definitely, I hope those tips helped you guys, and I am gonna go make a real breakfast now. So this is actually potatoes with chili on it. It's just that you can't really see it because I doused it in nutritional yeast. And then I just put some hummus, the fat-free hummus, and some jalapeno hot sauce. And that's gonna be my lunch slash breakfast. Yeah. Bike ride time.
You're driving me wild. Trying hard not to fall. On the way home, you were trying to wear me down, down. Kissing up on fences and up on walls. On the way home, I guess it's all working out, now. Cause there's still too long to the weekend, too long till I come in your hands, too long since I've been a fool. Yeah. Leave this blue neighborhood, never knew love could hurt this good.
So we just got back from our ride. 45K, longest ride for me ever. And it was the highest elevation that I climbed. And yeah, I'm so pooped. I burned like 750 calories. And everything hurts. Everything hurts. But we're going to a pizza place tonight. Derek's taking me on a hot date. So I'm kind of saving myself for that. I'm just snacking on some figs here, and we're gonna go in like 2.5 hours. So I'm just gonna eat a bunch of these, and then I'm gonna get like 2 or 3 pizzas. Bye, mommy and daddy are going on a date. You gonna miss us? You gonna miss us? I think they're gonna miss us.
I think so. They better, little fuckers.
I'm so hungry. Hot date night. Woo woo. The meats are not cruelty. Here's our pizzas. So this pizza, it kind of had like a little bit of oil on it. I asked the guy for light oil, but I wasn't gonna like ruin our whole date night because Hannah's doing a challenge. So Derek is actually going to do the overt fat-free challenge with me. When are you going to start?
Tomorrow.
What about Govinda?
After Govinda.
Yeah, so we're going to Govinda's on Thursday for Christmas, which is a vegan restaurant, and they make everything very low oil, low salt. Like, it's a high carb vegan dream, literally. But the challenge for the overt fat free is going to start officially on Friday for both of us, because he's going to do it for his acne. Because we've been watching Nina and Randa's videos, and it's like amazing how they cured their acne. So I've been eating literally, like, I think today still, I only probably had 5% fat. So I didn't eat any fat today. But I feel good. Like, normally eating something higher in fat, like, really makes my stomach feel like crap, like, instantly, but I feel alright. So the challenge, though, is officially going to start on Friday, the 26th. So if anybody wants to join us, which this video will be out way after that, whatever. I just had to be honest with you guys. There was a teeny bit of oil, and he couldn't press the dough without the oil, so he was like, I can do light oil, and I'm like, okay, that works. That was the only, like, fats in the whole thing. And yeah. It was very good though, very good. But I think when we do our challenge, we're not going to be able to go out to eat for 30 days. So yeah. Finicky eater over here. Like Derek's haircut. Anyways, that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Tuesdays love.